Did you know that our dogs send us subtle warning signals that many dog owners unfortunately miss? Dogs are incredibly attuned to their surroundings, and their sharp instincts often pick up on dangers or changes long before we even notice. Whether it's alerting you to a person who's bad news or warning you about a more immediate danger, your dog may be trying to tell you something important. In today's video, we're going to reveal 7 surprising things your dog could be warning you about, starting with something that might make you rethink who's in your life. Be cautious around this person. They say dogs are excellent judges of character, and there's a reason for that. Ever introduced your dog to someone new, maybe a friend or even a new partner, only to have your usually friendly pup react with unease or suspicion? While dogs aren't mind readers, they are incredibly observant when it comes to body language. They can pick up on small, subtle cues that something might be off about someone. If your dog takes an unusual dislike to someone, it could be their way of signaling that something isn't quite right. Some dogs may also pick up on mistreatment or bad intentions when you're not around. A person who seems fine with humans may act completely differently around animals, and dogs sense this. Your dog can't tell you outright if someone is treating them poorly, but their instincts will lead them to avoid or show hostility toward that person. So, if your dog seems uneasy around someone, it might be worth trusting their judgment. You're not feeling well. Dogs have an incredible ability to detect when something is wrong with their human, even when we might not know it ourselves. Many dog owners have noticed that their dogs become extra attentive or clingy when they're feeling under the weather. This is because dogs can actually smell the chemical changes that happen in your body when you're sick. You may not be able to smell these changes, but your dog's sharp nose can. There have even been instances where dogs have saved their owners' lives by alerting them to medical emergencies. A dog in 2011 named Rusty famously saved his owner, Claire Nelson, by waking her up in the middle of the night. His persistent pawing made her realize something was wrong, and she soon discovered she was having a heart attack. If Rusty hadn't woken her, she might not have survived. Bad weather is coming. Ever noticed your dog acting strangely before a storm hits? They may start pacing, get restless, or even try to hide before the first rumble of thunder. This is because dogs are sensitive to changes in atmospheric pressure and can sense storms long before we do. Some dogs even seem to know when rain is coming before you see a single drop. Back in the day, ship crews often relied on their dogs to predict weather changes at sea. Dogs could sense approaching storms, which helped sailors prepare for rough weather. So if your dog starts acting off just before a downpour, they might be your new personal weather forecaster. Immediate danger is near. Dogs have a strong sense of smell, but it's not just for finding treats or tracking scents on walks. Sometimes, this ability allows them to detect dangers like gas leaks. In 2015, a dog named Basil from Wales repeatedly led his owner to the gas box in their home. Basil's strange behavior caught his owner's attention, and when they checked it out, they discovered a gas leak that could have caused a deadly explosion. If your dog keeps focusing on something unusual, they may be trying to alert you to a potential hazard that you can't see or smell. Someone needs help. While it might sound like something from a movie, dogs have been known to alert their owners to situations where someone is in trouble. In Moscow, a stray dog once caught the attention of commuters by persistently barking and leading them down an alley. To their surprise, the dog led them to a newborn baby who had been abandoned in freezing weather. The dog had stayed with the baby through the night, keeping them warm, and then seeking help the next morning. Thanks to this heroic dog, the baby survived and was given the care they needed. They sensed something unusual. For centuries, Dogs have been associated with their ability to sense things humans can't. Whether it's detecting unseen dangers or just staring into the distance, you've probably seen your dog act like they're picking up on something mysterious. While some people might jump to paranormal explanations, the truth is usually a bit less spooky. Dogs are attuned to subtle shifts in the environment, like changes in light or sound that we can't easily notice. Their extraordinary hearing and sense of smell allow them to pick up on things that seem invisible to us, but that doesn't mean there's a ghost in the room. It could just be something outside of our perception. You might be expecting. Pregnancy brings a lot of changes, and dogs are surprisingly good at detecting them. Many expectant dog parents report that their pups become extra affectionate and protective during pregnancy. This could be due to your dog picking up on hormonal changes in your body. Dogs also love warmth, and a pregnant belly tends to be warmer than the rest of the body, making it an attractive spot for your dog to cuddle. So, if your dog suddenly becomes obsessed with your tummy, they may know something even before you do.